Hello, everyone. It's nice to be back on the channel with you all. It's Kate Inspires, the place where purpose and finance meet. If you are new to this channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button as we love you to be a part of this global family. What we do here is try to strike the balance between purpose and financial freedom. We want to become people who fulfill our individual purposes, and while we are doing that, we want to be sure that we are financially free. So today I thought to share with us something I have come to realize makes a whole lot of difference if you indeed want to build something great. I realize many of us younger generations want to build at least two times, but I realize every great thing is built at least thrice, not twice, at least thrice. First in your mind, and then the next one most people know about is to build a reality, but there's a missing gap in between those two. It's good you must, in fact it is important that you build anything great first in your mind. It must be a vivid picture of what you are trying to accomplish, of what you are trying to bet in your mind. You know exactly what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to go about it, right there in your mind. That's the vision that keeps you up late in the night, gets you going in the day because there's something you are pursuing. But the next place you want to build is you want to build on paper. This is not a popular one, especially amongst the younger generation. And this has made a whole lot of people fail in the journey of greatness and the journey of purpose and the journey of destiny. It's okay, you have the idea up there. It's fantastic, but it is not okay if there's no paperwork, if there's no groundwork, if there's no blueprint, so to say, that you are working with. Nobody wants to build a skyscraper, for instance, and it tells you, I have it all in my head. I just need the resources, I just need the funds, and then I'll start building. No, it doesn't work that way. You want to get an architect who gives you a drawing, and then when that drawing is out, with that particular drawing, the engineers and every other person who will be working on that project begins to work with that structure on paper till it becomes a structure in reality. It's the same thing with a film director. If there might be a story someone wants to tell, there's an idea someone wants to build a story around. The director needs to get a fantastic script writer. This is what the story idea is like. Can you convert this to paper? Now that the script writer works on it, it makes what we call a script. Now that script helps everyone who will be on that project have a clear picture, a clear mental picture of what the story is going to be about. Helps everyone know where the story takes off from, and then where the story is going to rest on the last at the very last minute. So the script might not necessarily become the movie in reality, but with the script we can now begin to put things together, begin to take actions, begin to call the shots, begin to get the resources, to begin to get the personalities that will help this story idea that is already on paper become a reality. So the script majorly is to help us know where the takeoff point is and where the desired destination should be. In between, a few things can be played around, can be maneuvered, a few things can, improvisation can be done here and there. But first, there must be a blueprint we are working with, a paperwork that we are working with. And that's why it's a common thing between the director and the cinematographer, that the director has something we call a storyboard, meaning like a storyboard is simply a picture, a scene by scene picture of what the story is going to look like, of what the film is going to look like, already on paper or already done electronically. It's a vision of the director for each scene, how he wants each scene to look like on screen. Then with that, the cinematographer or the DOP can now position his camera, do his lighting so much so that he will get something, if not exactly what the director wants, something so close to what the director wants. Now make that a reality. But that synergy, that alignment is only possible because there's something called a storyboard, something that has been drawn. In the same vein, you want to make sure that that mental picture of your greatness, of that your destination, of that project, of that innovation, of that invention you want to create is on paper, something that can be looked into by anyone, and anyone who sees that vision can run with it. Then you can now proceed to building a reality. Every great thing is built at least thrice. No one builds anything great twice. Anyone wants to write a fantastic book first has the story or the idea in his head, then he picks up a pen and a piece of paper and does what we call a draft, some jottings, put together some outlines on that piece of paper. Then he begins to build each point one after the other till the entire book is written, till the complete package is delivered. You build first in your mind, then you must build on paper. There must be a blueprint you are looking up to, you that helps you measure your goal so far. At so point I want to get this done. At point A I want to do this. In 5 years time I want to get this done. In another 6 months I want to get this done. In another 10 years I want to be here. That is a paperwork you are working with. And then you want to now start building a reality. So if you must accomplish greatness, if that big dream of yours must become a reality, if you must become that version of you already see in your head, then you want to have that version of you on paper and the roadmap that helps you move from where you are right now to where that version of you should be a few years down the line. Then you begin to work and operate in that reality till that version of you is really bettered in real life. So to like come your way again, I need you to remain in the financial space. I need to be financially sharp. I need you to do everything legally and morally right to become financially free and also become one who fulfills purpose. Remember, a generation is counting on you and you cannot afford to fail them. Please, if you enjoyed what you just listened to, do well to hit the subscribe button, do well to like, drop your comments, share with family and friends. Let's build this global community together. Stay safe. I love you. Bye.